Student, last class I discussed about the power flow diagram of DC machines and efficiency of DC machines. Today I discuss about the testing of DC machines. Actually, there are three methods of testing of DC machines. Number one, direct method. Number two, indirect method. Number three, regenerative method. Or back to back or Hopkinson method. So these are the three methods for testing of DC machines, that is direct method, indirect method, regenerating method or back to back method or Hopkinson method. So first I discuss about the direct method. Direct method is suitable for the small machines. This is the arrangement of direct method. This one is a belt. This is the pulley. This is motor shaft. Okay. This is spring balance S1 and S2, and H1 and H2 is the hand wheel. So this method is suitable for the small machine. In this method, machine is subjected to rotate at a rated load and entire energy wasted. The ratio of output power to input power is the machine efficiency, as we already know about that. So a belt passes through the pulley and attach to the hand wheel H1 and H2. Okay. A spring S1 and S2 connected with this belt. Two end of the belt is connecting to the H1 and H2. Now, if the spring balance are calibrated in kilogram, if the spring balance are calibrated in kilogram, then the motor output is S1 minus S2 into 9.81, that is G, into R into omega. Here S1 and S2 are the tension of tight and slack section, are the tension of the tight and slack section. Okay, and R is the effective radius, okay, that equal to half of outside diameter of pulley plus half of belt thickness. Okay, remember that the effective radius is nothing but the half of diameter of pulley and half of the thickness of belt. Okay, and omega n is the angular velocity, that is rad per second. Okay, that is 2 pi n by 60. Okay, very simple. If the motor terminal voltage Vt and line current IL, if motor terminal voltage is Vt and line current IL, then power input to the motor, power input to the motor is Vt into IL. Very simple. So efficiency of motor is output by input, that is output is S1 minus S2 into Z 9.81 into omega into effective radius divided by Vt into IL. So this is the efficiency of motor. Actually, this is also called the brake test of motor. We are already performed in our lab the brake test of DC shunt motor. Now, what is the disadvantage of this method? The main disadvantage of this method, that is the spring balance reading is not steady. Spring balance reading are not steady. And another disadvantage is friction torque at particular setting of hand wheel H1 and H2 does not remain constant. So these are the main two disadvantage of this method, that is spring balance reading are not steady, friction torque at a particular setting of hand wheel H1 and H2 does not remain constant. Okay, so this is the direct method of testing of DC motor. Thank you.